Hey everyone, welcome to Secondary Weekly, where I try to highlight some news stories from the previous week that you may have missed or flew under the radar. If you're interested, all sources and other information will be listed in the description. Now, on to this week's stories. A volcano on the island nation of St. Vincent began erupting violently last Friday. The stratovolcano, located in the northern region of the island, has covered the region in ash and is accompanied by lightning storms. The ash has contaminated water and food supplies and has forced more than 16,000 residents to evacuate. So far, there have been no reported casualties. Spot, a robot built by US company Boston Dynamics, was recently used by the French military to assess how robots could be used on the battlefield. During the exercises, Spot, among other test robots, helped increase safety of soldiers, however it did slow operations down. Spot's battery also died during the middle of one exercise. The robot would likely be used primarily for reconnaissance, as the terms and conditions supplied by Boston Dynamics forbid it from being used to harm or intimidate any person or animal. Global climate change has ignited hopes of full independence in Greenland. Greenland, which governs itself, but is also very reliant on Denmark for defense and subsidies for its national budget, has largely relied on tourism and fishing to fuel its economy. But retreating ice caps could allow access to a wealth of rare earth minerals in the northern regions of the island, boosting the economy and thus strengthening the argument for independence. However, many are concerned that the mining practices could also be detrimental to the tourism and fishing industries due to its high rate of pollution. A coalition of scientists from around the globe have successfully altered the embryos of macaque monkeys to be partially human. The scientists, who are aiming to be able to grow human organs within the animal, injected human stem cells into the embryos. The scientists were then able to study the hybrid embryos for 19 days. Even with the noble goal of meeting demand that is outpacing organ donor supply, many have raised ethical questions about the status of the animal's brain and sense of self if it was born. Now I will wrap up with Highly Curious. Elon Musk's Neuralink posted a video of a monkey playing Pong on a television. The major development is that the monkey is playing through a brain implant connected wirelessly to the television. Google Earth has released a new feature allowing you to see the time-lapse of human impact of any region of the world. Researchers at the University of California have determined that the total number of T-Rexes to ever live is around 2.5 billion, with about 20,000 adult tyrannosaurs roaming the Earth at any single time. 25 years after the disappearance of Kristen, a student at Cal Poly State, authorities have arrested 2 suspects after they received more information thanks to the help of a podcast. A software glitch caused Charles Schwab to accidentally send a Louisiana woman $1.2 million instead of the $80 that she requested. She has since been charged with bank fraud after she refused to communicate with Schwab and used the money to buy a house and a car. Finally, for this week's video, check out this analysis of the infamous Dyatlov Pass incident, produced by Vox. And that's all for this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, it would be awesome if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me build the channel. And of course, remember to have a great week.